Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So it's looking as though Bitcoin is trying to breach this latest level of resistance. Right now, we're seeing a Bitcoin trading just shy of $71,000 over the last couple of days. I guess I should say this is Bitcoin on the daily. Over the last few days now, we've seen Bitcoin start to move up again. It was sitting in and around 67,000 just a few days ago. And now, guys, we're back up in the 70s. So that push to the upside, really looking to bust past that level of resistance, which is a key factor here, obviously very, very close to the all-time high. So we can say in and around this zone here, if we take it from the ultimate top here to the bottoms of the bodies from former resistance from March to the tops of the bodies here, where we're also forming resistance from back in early April. So we found it back in here too, May 19th, May 20th. And now, guys, we're butting up against that level again. We just have to pierce through with conviction. Ultimately, though, all-time high is that number to surpass, and surpass it with conviction. If we do, wick up and still kind of come back down, it's not convincing. Not convincing enough. We do need it to continue to move to the upside. Now, taking a look at XRP, fairly flat. Nothing to write home about when it comes to XRP, unfortunately. We're going to see the lion's share of the XRP move, I think, later on in the euphoria phase. We still need to see a lot of these cryptocurrencies pick up steam. I mean, we are still seeing a sea of red and green in the crypto space. So, yeah, some cryptocurrencies have done well. Bitcoin just the other day did reach its all-time high. It's right now trading at $708 per coin. So, for some cryptocurrencies, they're doing okay, but by and large, we're seeing a flat market right now. So not too much in terms of euphoria, and you will know when the euphoria kicks in when we continuously see coins up, 40, 50, 60% day over day over day. And, it'll be this coin this day, and it'll be another coin the next day, and so on and so forth. That is when we're going to be hearing all about cryptocurrency in the mainstream news. Luckily, guys, we got in when we did. Chad Steingraber here pointing this out. Okay, so this is institutions now discussing how we were still just in the first wave. Just a few months ago. And the second wave of adoption, that's coming, and it's going to be much bigger.
Let's talk about spot Bitcoin ETFs. We're 5 months in. You guys have roughly $420 million in assets under management collectively across all the spot ETFs. We're looking at around $58 billion in AUM. How are you feeling about things, nearly halfway through the year?
No, I mean, on the spot Bitcoin ETF, we're feeling really good about it, actually. We are the lowest provider in the market, and, I think we've been happy with the growth.
And so what's next? Are you looking to capture more market share or optimize for the clients?
100%. We're hoping that people will be fee sensitive and we'll capture more market share. And as people become more interested in the space, you have a lot of firms that are a little bit in a wait and see mode. So you haven't even gotten that second wave. Like, this is really the first wave of the early adopters. And I think the next wave is the much bigger institutions who get more comfortable with kind of how it's settled out.
So that was Jenny Johnson of Franklin Templeton. And, she's saying here, we still need to see that second wave. We are not even close to that phase yet. I think it could come when we do see mass liquidity enter the market. Like I said, we have not seen anything yet. The first wave was exciting, but guys, it was just that, just the first wave before we do see more activity and more money coming into the market. Now, the modern investor here pointing this out, they have purchased more Bitcoin than is mined per day since January. He's talking about institutions here. If you hold Bitcoin now, you are one of the lucky ones. So just a chart here, just demonstrating how much inflow there's been in these Bitcoin ETFs, or rather Bitcoin purchases because of the ETFs. I guess I should clarify that. Who was it? Modern Investor also posted this down here. Okay, it's clear as day, people. I get FOMO just looking at this freaking chart. Retweeting out Quentin's tweet here from June 4th, new Bitcoin mined. Okay, so that is plus 450. Remember, we just had the halving event at the end of April, so that got cut in half. And when you consider how much Bitcoin was purchased by ETFs, 12,508 Bitcoin on June the 4th, that is humongous. That's roughly 2.8, 2.9, 3x, something like that. Let's see how good my off the top of the head math was. 508 divided by 450. No, what am I talking about? 27x. Sorry, I was thinking 1250. So no, that is 27x, but it would have been about 2.7, 2.8. But yeah, you guys are seeing how this math adds up. It doesn't. There's way too much demand for the inflows. that we're seeing today and that we have been seeing since March the 13th. So I wanted to thank Modern Investor for that. Also, this from Plan C, the only Bitcoin channel that matters for long-term investors is this. We are currently comfortably positioned between the lower and upper bands. So the upper, guys, he's looking at January 2025 into December 2025. So he's looking at the year of 2025, where we could see Bitcoin go up past $200,000 per coin, somewhere in the vicinity of 213,000 to 281,000. And then, guys, bear market incoming by 2026. We will see that market crash back down to roughly $51,000 per BTC. And then we will start the rally again by the end of 2026. So that is far in the future. We still have quite a ways to go, though, before we do see these prices go up. This all just to kind of confirm that, you know what, guys, we are still at the beginning. We're still, well, not at the beginning, but I want to say at the middle. In the middle of this bull run, you know, it did start back here at the beginning of 2023. We did see quite a rally for Bitcoin. Since then, Bitcoin has rallied about 333%. Bitcoin is doing what it is supposed to be doing, retracing here, butting up against all-time high. And now for this next level, guys, it's getting really exciting. I can't wait till this market finally blows off top. Stand with Crypto, guys, has just reached 1 million advocates. This is coming from Eleanor Turret. The crypto constituency will be a major force in the next U.S. election. So that's the other thing. Elections are coming up. And I think the candidates will be, and if they're not, they should be, interested in who their constituents are who own cryptocurrencies. She also says, and if politicians, especially in battleground states, want to get elected, they'll need to listen. Stand with Crypto is an advocacy organization started by Coinbase in August. It advocates for fair regulation of digital assets in the United States and encourages American crypto voters to make their voice heard in the 2024 election. And as you guys can see, that number is climbing steadily. 1,012,635 as of the time that I'm refreshing this page. So I will link this in the description if you guys want to join the fight and if you reside in the United States. It's funny because Jim Cramer sounds like he, well, was he throwing Gary Gensler under the bus yesterday?
We have only a little bit of time
The
left.
SEC versus Ripple Labs.
Ripple.
Dave, what do you want to ask?
There you go.
Thanks.
I've got the floor.
One. Thanks.
You lost that one, Gary. Thanks. Jim Cramer to Gary Gensler, the Ripple case. You lost that one, posted by Bank XRP. So some are wondering, is this the reverse indicator at play here? Gary got spanked by the courts and Jim Cramer, LOL. Jim Cramer said that. Doesn't that mean the opposite of what he is supposed to be saying? Somebody bringing it up down here that he was just commenting on a fact. And this is not actually a prediction for Jim Cramer. So the reverse indicator does not apply here. This sets Ripple up in a favorable spot. This from Smoke on Twitter. This is where real moves are being made, guys. Political donations, and all you have to do is follow the money. Just taking a look at these, they came out the other day saying that they did donate $25 million to the Fair Shake PAC. So I already reported on that, but here's another $20 million. I guess that was from before. You guys can see all the organizations here that have donated to these lobby groups. And we've got more down here. Cryptocurrency sector political spending is part of its business strategy to design a regulatory system that meets the industry specifications. And we've got Ripple continuously in these charts, $23 million at that point. What else do we have here? Some more information down here. I will link this in the description of the video. Guys, this is how crypto gets regulated, right? Lobbying, paying the lobbyists money to advocate for your needs. It doesn't hurt, too, that Ripple has been adding to their partnerships. This one from the Wrath of Kahneman. Ripple has partnered with Junction for UK and EU cross-border payments with a host of new currencies. They're scheduled to be switching on for Ripple customers later this year. So this one courtesy of Yahoo Finance. The latest partnership, guys, with Junction. The partnership will see Junction facilitating instant and secure GDP and euro-denominated payout coverage for Ripple's payment customers. A host of new currencies are scheduled to be switched on. As I mentioned, Cassie Craddock, managing director of Ripple in Europe, said Junction is a great fit for Ripple. From the word go, it was able to support all of our use cases, including providing GDP and euro payout coverage for our clients sending payments into the UK and European Union. Junction already has strong relationships with a number of our existing clients, and its management team has many years of experience in cross-border payments and banking. We are excited to bring Junction into our network, and we see this as merely the start of our relationship. So building out more partnerships over there in the UK and in the Eurozone. As the FCA authorized e-money institution in the UK, Junction's operation strengths give its partners the reassurance that their funds are secure and protected by necessary payment industry and data security safeguards. Clear Junction even states here that they wanted to help develop their existing blockchain structure. At Clear Junction, we work tirelessly to identify new commercial opportunities to enable us to enhance our existing offering across the fiat and cryptocurrency domains. Blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies will definitely be at the core of the evolution of correspondent banking, so they're even stating it, right? And we are happy to partner with Ripple to be a part of this process. This partnership is a great example of two institutions coming together to augment their respective products and services. So guys, this is the latest news here from Ripple, creating more rails into and out of the UK and Eurozone, leveraging XRP, of course, and the GBP to Euro rail to provide a better experience for Clear Junction's customers. Now, here is Claire Huddleston from Clear Junction giving a bit of an interview. Listen to this.
To bring the community together. I think there's a lot of things happening in the industry today. Regulation is a key message out there at the moment, and making sure people do the right things. So being able to collaborate and talk to other industry peers gives us all a good idea on what's actually happening, what we all need to be doing, and doing the right thing.
So regulatory clarity, that is key. Obviously, Ripple is regulatory compliant and slowly making their way, expanding, I guess, into the regions of the world where they are regulatory compliant, the UK and the Eurozone being two of those regions of the world. So I wanted to thank the Wrath of Kahneman here. He also brings up a few other points regarding this partnership. So he says, Craddock, managing director of Europe, noted Clear Junction already has strong relationships with a number of our existing clients. What existing clients? So we know Ripple has a partnership with Flutterwave, and Kraken also comes to mind here, but Wrath of Kahneman wondering who else could be, some of those partners. Interestingly, in 2023, CJ purchased Altalix, a company which puts fiat on the blockchain, and CJ CEO provides the reasoning to keep up with obvious market direction here. And CJ, he means Clear Junction. For grins, this is another document here, and I will link all this in the description. Is Remit One an old Ripple customer? I believe they are. I don't know how I missed this. The most obvious announcement, just retweeting out Ripple's Clear Junction announcement there. So some other things definitely to note here. In the grand scheme of things, it's going to be an ecosystem that runs on RippleNet and other blockchains. DTCC, though, has just come out with a report. Guys, this is the most recent report from June 5th, 2024. The written testimony to Congress today, HSF Subcommittee on Digital Assets, and this is coming from DTCC. So they've been working to advance the tokenization of traditional financial assets for close to a decade. In December 2023, DTCC acquired Securrency, now known as DTCC Digital Assets, which provides institutional-grade infrastructure and products to facilitate end-to-end lifecycle processing for tokenizing traditional financial assets. And here's another paper from Matthew Liny, just to add to that, just to clarify some things. New digital asset ecosystem is being built by DTCC, Clearstream, and DBG. As you guys can see here, this was just from last month, May 2024, Building the Digital Asset Security Ecosystem, an industry paper from DTCC, Clearstream, and Euroclear with the collaboration of BCG. So just all their logos there. And here's what they said. DTCC, Clearstream, and Euroclear have developed the Digital Asset Securities Controls Principle, or the DASCP, utilizing our combined decades of experience to effectively manage regulatory compliance and reduce operational risks. This set of principles outlines a safe and efficient ecosystem, identifies potential risk specific to DAS, and provides appropriate recommendations for controls to mitigate these risks. In fostering these functions, the DASCP framework is designed to be an asset class agnostic and technologically neutral, ensuring its adaptability to the diverse operational requirements of organizations across the financial ecosystems. So, again, these guys have been working for roughly a decade to put this into place. And, a lot of these blockchains are going to be interoperable. DTCC knows it. They basically are the market, as stated by one of the representatives here, Nadine Shakar. She's the head of Global DTCC Digital Asset Management. And she states it here, guys, we are the market. So if you did not know who these guys were before, they are very, very important in shaping the crypto industry. Listen to this.
We're moving the industry forward with T+1. We're doing treasury clearing, which will hit in 2025. So we have been at the service of the industry since our inception. I mean, Dominic, remember 55 years ago, it was the Wall Street firms that actually created DTCC. right, to deal with the paperwork crisis at the time. It was DTCC that moved the industry forward through electronification of security, and it's going to be, I hope, DTCC again that's going to move the industry forward with digital infrastructure. So the concept right now is, but I'm going to qualify it. It's a qualified yes, because there's a lot of homework that needs to be done. We are working with a lot of partners right now to like sharpen that offering. Like everything else in life, it will evolve, but we've got to start somewhere. We need to get people to work together. And when you think about it, we are the market by definition, right? Which is it's a pretty cool position to be in. We have the trust of our clients. We've got the trust of our regulators. And by bringing all these parties together to work together towards a common cause, a common good, I think we can build that infrastructure, and with the hope of very securely, right, and within the realms of regulations that we have, to start to see more velocity of adoption, because there's a lot of goodness in this technology. And it's not just tokenization, it's the whole digital experience that could be good for people across the board. So that's what we're aiming to do.
They are the market by definition. It's a very cool position to be in, but they're looking to dramatically accelerate adoption. And they're looking to do it with an array of blockchains, guys. This is why the interoperability piece is so key for us XRP holders. But even if you hold XLM, or if you hold Ethereum or EOS or other cryptocurrencies that do facilitate real world activity, that is important to note for the longer term hold. This is another tweet by Chad Steingraber here, just commenting on this from back in January. But I wanted to highlight the tweet that he retweeted in this particular post. Securrency, which was the company that DTCC did purchase, settles on XLM and XRP and others. Just down here, you guys can see Securrency's protocol can be utilized on the Ethereum blockchain, Stellar, Ripple, EOS, and other distributed ledgers, as well as on legacy systems, allowing for seamless on-chain and off-chain movements of tokens. So the fact that these guys are the market and they move trillions and trillions of dollars, and that number is just going to grow, because the more we have on the blockchain, you got to think, right? Right now, or even, okay, let's say 5 years ago, think of how, traditional stock markets and securities and, the whole system was a lot more compartmentalized. And now they're saying, okay, we want to tokenize everything. We do not want to stick to what we originally were, we're trading in traditional markets, but now we want to tokenize NFTs. We want to tokenize real estate, maybe via an NFT or plane tickets or whatever it is. So things that used to never be part of this ecosystem. Again, I know this is DTCC, so there could be other products that they're eyeing, maybe not specifically airplane tickets, but I guess, and I hope you get my point, it's going to open the market up so big. I'm just happy to see that Ripple, Stellar, and other high-quality cryptocurrencies are listed here, part of this plan to change the market and change it for good, along with the partnerships like Junction. This is just going to get larger and larger as the days go on. So guys, get excited about this bull run. I do think it's going to be explosive. I do think we have to be patient, but we also have to keep our thumb on the pulse of the market and don't get too carried away. I know in the last bull run, I made some mistakes. I'm going to admit it, but I have since learned from those mistakes. And if you guys want to see what I'm trading, and if you guys want to know what my plan is, my targets, where my head is at when it comes to pushing that sell button, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. It is only $5 a month, and I've purposely kept it affordable because I don't want to gouge you guys. I want us to make money together. That's just my opinion, though. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.